What?
counselor counterpart.
We don't typically ask guidance counselors to do that, and you did it for us. That's so sweet of you.
We do a lot.
I had jury duty. I was a nervous wreck. I didn't know where to park.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
On Tuesday that you were
Oh
nervous.
my God, I was sweating it, and I was like, "What?
Where am I going to park?
I did.
Did you
honestly?
find
Parking was one of my
Jury pool
biggest issues.
parking, or did you
No,
park somewhere
I got
else?
in the wrong one. I drove around. I ended up having. I had a big plan. I'm gonna treat myself to a coffee that I don't usually get at Starbucks.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Going all out.
yeah. I'm gonna get up at regular time. I'm gonna go get a coffee. I'm gonna embrace this.
Okay.
And then I'm like, they don't give you specific directions to the parking lot. They're just like, there's parking next to the building.
Yeah.
So then there's also MGM parking right next to the building. So I'm like, well, which one? They're not going to validate that. So then I had to go around. Then I got on 91 I don't know how. I just wanted to go. I had to get on the other side.
Oh.
And if you know what it's like in Springfield, I'm not a Springfield. It's tough for me to cross the river.
You don't like to go over the
No,
bridge.
no.
I do know that.
Yeah. So now I'm going the wrong way. I got to go back around, and I hit the first parking lot, which was public parking. But I had to walk. I had to walk like
I wouldn't have done well with
I had to walk
that.
like 2 blocks.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is nice. I get to see Springfield.
Yeah.
Symphony Hall.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. Then I
Take it
got
all in.
mold at the
Yes.
at the sheriff's, at the county, whatever you call it.
Well,
the
make sure
district
that
court.
you air out.
But anyway, I didn't get chosen.
Oh,
They
that's
held
good.
on to me for a little bit, and then luckily around lunchtime they
Yeah.
said, "See ya."
You did your civic duty,
did.
and you're good for a year.
3.
Oh, 3 years? Oh,
That's what
thought
the
it
judge
was-
said to me.
nice. I don't know why.
But I feel
thought-
like when he was talking
it was a
about it's an
year.
honor, he's trying to sell me on
Yes.
what a great responsibility is, and he kept looking at me, and I was like, God, don't pick me.
Yeah. Oh.
Not that I didn't want to. I'd be a good juror.
Yes, I've been there.
I'm a good
Myself.
juror, not a judger.
Yeah. Oh, really?
So,
Yeah, I've been foreperson of the jury, too.
I bet you have. Yep. Not surprised at that.
Can
but
I
anyway,
just say one thing real quick before we, move on? Happy anniversary to my husband, Bill Groom.
Well,
What?
I have it on my notes.
You do?
Yes, it's in my phone. Well, happy anniversary to Mr. and Mrs. Groom. That's
Oh,
you.
thank
How long? How many years?
32.
Oh my goodness.
We were
32
kids.
years? Mm-hmm. God, you're only
My
40
high
years
school
old.
crush. I married my high school crush.
Wow. Any big plans?
We're going to go out to dinner
Oh,
tonight.
good.
Tonight, and then we'll
Well,
do something.
Not
the
too
weekend.
late. We have school tomorrow. It's a school
I
night.
know. No, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Well, congratulations. 32
Thank
years.
you. Mm-hmm.
That's not an easy task.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
But maybe it is.
We've been doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for you guys.
Thank you.
Hopefully the dogs got you guys something special when you come home. Big steaming pile of. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. They're the gifts
That's
that
not
keep on
appropriate.
giving, those
I
three.
did- Yeah, they keep on giving. Yep, they'll have the couch ripped apart for you and be like, "Hey, happy anniversary." Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's take a quick break and run on our first guest.
Yes.
She's a new teacher. She's we'll save all that for when she
Let's
comes
tease
on.
it.
We'll tease it. We're not gonna go to song. We're gonna go to. We have, just so you know, we have Aubrey, Cam, and Sam behind the scenes
Yeah.
right now. They're running it on their own because Mr. Coles. Mr. 40's with the class, and Mr. Coles, I think, is at the Big
Big E with.
Well,
and-
why aren't
and-
we at the Big E?
I know. We didn't get that invitation probably because we're here.
You know what?
We have to be
Honestly,
here.
though, I think it would be great if we could broadcast from the Big E, take
Mm-hmm.
our kids, because we do have a segment today with the kids.
Yeah,
We'll talk
I
about
can't
that
wait to
too.
see that.
So we have a Big E segment with our graphic arts kids, and also, I thought I wanted to talk about something else, but I'll save it.
Okay.
We'll be right back. We're going to do a quick commercial, and we'll get our next guest on. Listen to Tiger Talk, 8:12 a.m.
turn and look and find that you're not there. I try to convince myself that the pain is still not gone. Till I drive down the slowly, lonely road. Ooh, I got this feeling, girl, I gotta let you go. But now you got to fly to the angels. Heaven awaits your heart, and flowers bloom in your name. Whoa, whoa, you got to fly to the angels. All the stars in the night shine in your name. And still I drive down this lonely, lonely road. Ooh, I got this feeling. Oh, I can't let you go. But I know that you got to fly to the angels. Heaven awaits your heart, and flowers bloom in your name. Whoa, whoa, you got to fly to the angels. While the stars in the sky shine in your name. Yeah.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 at 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
And we're back. Okay, we're back. It's Westfield. It's Westfield Day at the Big E, and it's Tiger Talk here live at 33 Smith Ave. If you're listening in your car, 89.5 WSKB channel. You can also watch it live on WCPC Channel 15 if you're a local Xfinity subscriber. Are you?
No.
Your Whip City Fiber now?
Yep.
So you can still catch it. Great. Segment 1 went okay. We got some technical difficulties, but we're back. Look, the school's behind us. Interestingly enough, I want to digress for a second. Do you know we have another camera coming on top of the cupola?
I do know that.
Oh.
I do.
Why are you smiling like that?
Because I do. I'll tell you off air.
Anyway, our guest from 2 weeks ago, Brady LePage, was running around the school doing a great job putting the camera up. And it's going to be, I think it's going to be a live feed.
Yeah, I just passed him in the hall on my way down here.
Is he still working on it?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
All the equipment and
so we're looking forward to that. Maybe we'll have that be our background.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a different background.
Yeah, change it up a little bit. Yeah. So we were talking before, and you had we were talking about I forget your anniversary.
Yeah, my
32 years.
32 years.
And you were talking about watching your video today with some popcorn from the wedding.
Oh,
and we got to get, this is to 32, we got to get a VCR. You don't know if you have a VCR to watch the
somewhere
video.
along the line, we have a VCR. We might not pull that out tonight, but it's possible. It would be nice to watch.
Do you have an album with pictures?
I do. We do.
Black and white?
No, color.
Oh, there was color? Okay, good. Okay, so, you fell for that hard right there. Mrs. Groom, let's talk about what's going on here before we get to our wonderful guest to my right here, stage left. We got, restaurant today is not open. What's going on with the restaurant?
Until October 2nd, 3rd, and 4th because...
That's next week.
Correct. because our freshmen are doing their 1-days and they're not restaurant ready.
No.
They're the kids are just going through exploratory, so they
Yes.
need to test it out and see, is this a shop I want to do a 1 week in?
Yeah.
So that's what's happening in our shops.
Yeah, as a reminder, so all the freshmen come in and they have to take 1 day to go through all 11 of our shops.
Right.
And then they get to choose their 5 favorite for a week. So hopefully there's some kids in culinary. I know they're making it's like pancake day today. So, the superintendent loves to do national and take advantage of our poor kids in culinary. So I think they're making some pancakes, which I don't have a lunch.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I could
maybe-
help you out if you don't want pancakes.
Oh, why? What do you got?
I have that soup that I keep.
Nope.
You
I'm not a soup guy.
Oh gosh.
so-
I
I like
look
soup
at gift
if I
horse
have
in
to.
the mouth. You're
Thank you for the offer. Thank you for the offer. So we have with us, joining us, a new teacher, but not new teacher, but a new teacher to Westfield Tech Academy, Ms. Chloe Bronson.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. This is Tiger Talk. I went to her. What did I go? It's Monday or Tuesday. Talk to you.
I think it was Tuesday.
And I basically told you that you're coming
Yes.
on the show, and she's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, you
Thought I
are.
had a personal day that day.
This is what we do to new teachers. We like to bring you on and showcase you, and talk to you about how you got into teaching, how you ended up in Westfield, how you ended up at Westfield Tech. So welcome. So far, everything's, knock on wood, everything's been going great. You're doing great up there. And
Yes.
I don't pop in the classes, but I always walk by the class. I don't, when people walk, I'm not a big walker in the classroom because people are like, oh, you should pop in. Well, when you pop in, it just changes the dynamics.
Yes, it does.
But if you walk by and the door's open, it's
Yeah.
you still get the feel of how they're
Absolutely.
teaching. So I'm more of a walk-byer. I'll pop in once in a while. But anyway, so Ms. Bronson, tell us about your path to Westfield Tech. How did you get here?
Okay, well, I first came to Westfield as a teacher in 2001, and I started at Highland Elementary.
Yes.
And I was working there with another teacher named Mrs. Curdo. And we were together for a few years, and then she moved on to the middle school. I stayed at elementary level, and then eventually she persuaded me to come to the middle school. So I left elementary, went to middle, was at the middle school for maybe 12 years. And then again, Mrs. Curdo stepped in and said, you should come to the high school level. And I did. And actually, it wasn't so much just because of Mrs. Curdo.
Yeah.
I've always been very enamored of this school, and I think it's a great place, and I wanted to be a part of it. So
Yeah, I was going to suggest that Miss Curdo is probably not the one you want to keep following forever. I mean, eventually that road will end in a
I do prefer
tragic.
to tell the students that I'm following them because
Mr.
I've
Davis.
Yes,
many
what?
students in elementary.
Our highest rated show is
Yeah.
the Allison Curdo show.
I know. She's very popular.
We're not going to
She's very
diss her
popular.
on this show.
What? Oh, I didn't diss her. I just said we don't want to hook our horses up to her the whole time. She's
doing
great.
just
I love
fine.
her.
Yeah.
She's very fresh to me sometimes.
That's why I think I love it.
Anyway, so you end up here. So you're at Highland School, my old stomping grounds. Did you know I went to Highland School?
I don't
Oh,
think
wow.
I
yeah,
know that.
K through 4. I was a walker.
Walker. Huh?
Through snow, rain, sleet. My mother never brought me. I had to walk through the woods by myself.
And look
I
at
didn't
how
even know
tough
I
you
needed
are
a map
these
to get there.
days.
I know.
And then look
Made
what
me tough.
happened. You can't find your way to the courthouse in Springfield.
I know. Seriously. That's not funny. So Highland School, I want to talk to you about elementary versus middle versus high school. This is your first run at high school?
Yes,
What do you think so far?
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I was worried that maybe the kids would be too close to middle school
Yeah.
because I've got ninth graders, but I see that there's a huge difference
Yeah.
between the 8th grade and becoming a ninth grader.
What specifically? I mean, is it maturity level?
I think it's maturity level.
Yeah.
I think it's ability to accept feedback. You know,
Yeah.
you can talk to them and they're more receptive to what
Yeah.
you're saying to them.
Yeah.
That's huge to me because if I'm trying to help you with something,
Yeah.
Don't blow me off.
Do you have some of your students that you had previously?
I do. Several of the 10th graders I had at the middle school.
Yeah.
And that's nice because
Oh,
I
10th
already
graders.
know them. And
Yeah. I noticed when I was at middle school with you for how long?
For a hot year.
It was worst experience. No. When you get to the high school, and I taught high school prior, like you said, you can reason with them a little bit. They're mature enough where you can be like, hey, just be like realistic with them, right?
Right.
And be like, hey, what's going on? I find that's much easier to deal with maturity-wise. And what about the difference between? What do you think of the tech atmosphere of the school? Like, have you noticed that impact?
I really like how small it is, first of all. And especially as a special education teacher, it's nice to have small groups. And I have very small classes, and that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And then because the school isn't as large per se as maybe the other place, that other high school.
Yep.
The hallways aren't as chaotic.
Yeah.
You know, kids are passing when they're supposed to. I don't see a lot of the walking around during class time that I used to see at the middle
You know,
school
we say
level.
that that's not by
wonderful.
accident. So we are on top of that. That's one of our things, and we're bigger than ever. We're at like 550 kids, and we are smaller than Westfield High, but not they're under 1,000 now, I think. So we're growing, and the good thing about our school is what you see is only half the school, right? So half the school is in academics, but the other half is in shop. So
that's
it's
right,
a little
yeah.
different. We don't have 500 kids piling through the halls, which is nice. But that's good. Mrs. Groom, you got anything for Miss Bronson?
I have the 5 questions.
Oh, no,
when
I
we're
don't wanna
ready.
do that
No,
yet.
I just asked her a
Oh.
question about having former students.
Biggest positive that you can think about being here, or how about this? Not the positive. How about what's an issue that was an issue at middle school that maybe isn't an issue now?
I would say kids participating in class.
Yeah.
You know, I saw at the middle school level there were more opportunities, I think, and this isn't necessarily a negative reflection on the middle school, but kids had more of an opportunity to kind of pull back and be like, I don't want to do that. Here, they have to do it because you need it to graduate.
Right.
You know, you need to participate. You were also accepted here. You applied. So you need to put in some level of effort, and I see a lot of kids doing that, and that's
Awesome.
great.
Yeah, their buy-in is there.
Yeah.
And they really do want to start impressing the teachers and the shop teachers.
Correct.
Yeah.
Have you had a chance to get around the school yet and check out the shops or look around anywhere?
I have. I've been down to horticulture. I really like it down
You do,
there.
yeah.
And of course, the culinary. I mean, coffee and a pastry.
Yeah,
Woo.
Mrs. Curto brought you there.
Yes.
And you have to, when you get a chance during a free time, you got to sort of, maybe once your freshmen that start choosing shops, which will help you because you'll be a liaison for some of the kids anyway. It'll help you get in there. But we're super stoked to have you.
Yeah.
Really happy to be here.
It seems like a seamless transition.
Have you seen her
Yeah.
room?
I have not.
It's so nice. It's she doesn't do the big lights. You got a
Nope.
couple lamps in there.
The kind of like
It's
me.
like I just want to go in there and take a little rest. It's
Yeah.
very
Well,
tranquil.
it's calming.
Yeah, it is.
That's the whole point.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
Yes.
the kids were nice and quiet in there, and just totally engaged and just chilling. So it's a
They're
nice
comfortable.
atmosphere in there.
Yeah,
Much different than Miss Curto's. No, I'm kidding. What do you got? So typically what we do. See, that was fine. It's
painless.
Typically what we do with new teachers, we like to ask you 5 questions. You can't get a wrong answer, but you got to answer them quick.
Okay.
Okay. We have music to go in the background, but I don't know if we're prepped for that. So
may not be.
we're in a little transition right now. But
Yeah.
let's go to 5 questions and see where you're at. Go ahead,
Okay,
Mr. Groom. hit 'em.
ready? All right,
Okay.
ready to go.
I think.
If you could choose a superpower, what would you pick?
I would like to be able to heal animals.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. That would make me like, I don't know, veterinary woman.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
Super vet.
Yes. What's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant is the Take 5 in.
I knew you were going to say that.
Edenville.
How did you know?
How did you know that?
I don't know. I had a feeling. Do you live in Agawam?
No,
You don't.
I live in West Springfield.
Okay, got it.
Wow, Take 5 right over there.
Why did I-
What was your first job?
My very first job was a chambermaid. I don't know if that's like an old-fashioned word. I don't know if anybody really knows what
Housekeeping,
that is.
correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I grew up in a resort community and when there was an awful lot of hotels.
Nice.
So
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
my favorite movie, that's hard to say. Anything with Will Ferrell in it.
Oh, okay.
Nice. So
All right.
Step Brothers.
Step Brothers,
Yes, a good one.
Anchorman,
Yes.
Yes.
Talladega Nights.
Yes.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yes. We're trying to the announcement. I have a very important announcement to make. Ron Burgundy.
Yes, of course.
Have you ever
Ron
seen
Burgundy.
that?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have.
Yes,
Okay.
I have.
All right.
And then finally, I know you're new to the shops, but if you were a student, which shop would you choose?
Probably agriculture or horticulture.
Horticulture.
Very cool.
Nice. Did we just become best friends? Oh, did you get
Absolutely.
that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, you got it.
Do you want to go do karate in the garage?
Yes, definitely. Welcome to the school.
Thank you.
I know it's early, but we love having you here. We've got nothing but positive feedback upstairs. It's nice to have your presence up there. I told you the room is great. The kids, I haven't heard one complaint, knock on
And you're
wood,
not going
about
to.
the kids, from the kids.
No,
buddy.
I
So
mean-
that's always a good thing. And
Yep.
it's, not that we rescued you out of the middle school, but we're always nice to have somebody else that's been in the district for a while to come here to
Yeah.
see our little diamond in the rough, because not everybody knows about it. And
It is the place to be.
it is the place
is
to be.
the
Nice.
place
I
to
like.
be,
Did you get a
yes.
shirt? You got a shirt.
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
That was the other great thing. I
Yeah.
started a new job. I got a free shirt.
Yeah.
I got a coffee
Yes.
thermos.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
We're bribing you.
Yeah.
To stick around.
We're proud
All
of
right.
our school.
I'll take bribes.
All right, we'll tell you. Hey, welcome to
Thank
welcome
you
to the
so
team.
much.
Thank
All
you.
right, maybe we'll have on you and Miss Curto
Oh,
That would be
fun.
funny.
to do a
Yeah.
special. All right.
fun.
We're gonna go to another song right now. You're listening to Tiger Talk on September 26th. Is 8:31.
Yeah, I get it, you're an outcast. Always under attack, always coming in last. Bringing up the past, no one owes you anything. I think you need a shotgun blast, a kick in the ass, so paranoid. Watch your back! Oh my, here we go, another loose cannon gone bipolar. Slipped down, couldn't get much lower. Quicksand's got no sense of humor. I'm still laughing like hell. You think that my crime to me, looking so sorry that I'm gonna believe you've been affected by a social disease. Well then take your medicine. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with the gun when you gotta wake up and fight for yourself. I'm so sick of this tombstone mentality. If there's an afterlife, then it'll set you free. But I'm not gonna pop the seas. You're a self-fulfilling prophecy. You think that my crime to me, looking so sorry that I'm gonna believe you've been affected by a social disease. Well then take your medicine. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with the gun when you gotta wake up and fight for yourself. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with the gun when you gotta wake up. When you gotta wake up and fight. I created the sound of madness, wrote the book on pain. Somehow I'm still here to explain that the darkest hour never comes in the night. You can sleep with the gun when you gotta wake up and fight.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
And we're back. It's Tiger Talk. I think I'm going, but those are live 8:34 a.m. on September 26th. We got the boys here from soccer
do.
here. Just had a great segment. You hear me?
I hear you.
Okay,
Not
Cam.
loud, but I do hear you.
All right. Had to adjust the sound a little bit here. I hope I'm going. But anyway,
can hear you.
just had a nice little segment with Miss Bronson.
It was very
our new
nice.
teacher up in
Yeah.
upstairs. And you know what? Topic. Was she English? I forgot to ask.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I did not.
She's
Yeah.
So anyway,
I believe so. Yes.
she's a headbanger
Yes.
like you. She loves hardcore music, and that was
We
shined
like
out.
rock music.
That was hardcore, pretty much hardcore. Boys, you got a music choice?
I listen to country.
Oh, you're a country guy, huh? All right, well, we'll get to that. in a
We're trying
second.
to get the country song up, but it wasn't loading.
Okay.
So they're still trying.
Oh, we're trying. Okay,
Yeah.
we got a country for you, Sean.
Yeah, 'cause
we
we
are
need that.
joined. Next segment, we are blessed to be joined with the superstar, undefeated boys soccer team who is playing tonight. Coach Dulude
We hope. I don't know about this rain.
on Big E night.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, I love it. I love it. So, Mr. Dulude, Coach Dulude is here. We've said it in the past. Every week we give an update with you guys, and we don't rebuild. Coach Dulude just reloads. And once again, here we are at 8-0, Mr. Dulude.
Yes.
8-0, coming off a strong victory last week off the Bombers, which we don't want to gloat or talk about, but that was pretty cool. Pummeled them, toyed with them, 5-1. Mr. Dulude, who do we got here? And do we have somebody in the wings coming in or no?
Yeah,
No.
Nikita, get in here.
We get him
we
in
got,
the chair.
We got one more. He really wanted to come and be on air here, so
Basically,
come
we have
take
the
this seat,
whole
Nikita.
whole starting lineup in here right now. So, Mr. Dulude, grab the mic, talk to us about who's here, or we can go around the room and have them introduce themselves.
Yeah, why don't we let them step up?
All right, go ahead. Let's. Who do we got?
My name is Nikita Kuliak. I play right back, and I'm number 9.
Okay, number 9 and number 1 in our hearts. Number 9 on your shirt. Got it. Who else we got?
My name is Braden Wilkie. I play right wing, and I'm number 10.
Okay.
Isaac Ribeiro. I play midfielder, and I'm a number 20.
Okay.
Sean Johnson. I play striker, and I'm number 13.
Okay, striker. I was thinking airplane. What we didn't get is what shops you guys are in, because I always like to talk about what shops you guys are in. What
I'm
shop?
in electrical wiring.
Electrical,
I'm in graphics.
graphics,
IT.
IT,
Construction.
and construction. So we got it all. We went and sampled all. So, Coach Dude, let's talk about the season so far. How's it going? I know we guys are doing well. What's our outlook? Tell us. Give us a little recap.
Well, the job's not done yet.
Yep.
We're just halfway there. So we've had a good start, but that's all that it is, in my opinion, is a good start. It's how you finish.
Yep.
So, very happy with everything up till now. I mean, the guys are just together, and they're playing for each other, and I think we got a really nice group of guys that they have the chemistry. They got the know-how. They can troubleshoot if things go wrong. I think I told them, I've been telling them lately, the only team that's going to beat them is themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just get out of your own way and just do the job and get it done, because we got 8 guys that have been here for 4 years.
That's what I was just going to ask you. We had a heavy senior laden team, do we?
Yeah, absolutely. So these guys, I think they know the expectation. And we were Western Mass. All these guys here were Western Mass champs at one time. They were state vocational champs. Last year, I think we took a step backwards just for whatever reasons, and I think that motivated us for this year and where we are right now.
All you guys captains. Are we?
These guys here, no. Those 2 down there.
All right, let's talk to the captains for a second. Sean Johnson from Construction, senior. You play striker.
Yep.
What's the situation? That means you're a goal scorer, correct?
Yeah, I like to score goals.
How we doing on goals so far?
I'm 20 on the season.
Uh-huh.
I feel like I've been doing a good job, but I can't stop now.
No, you had a hat
We're
trick.
halfway there.
You had a hat trick against Westville High.
Yeah.
They didn't know coming in that you were the guy to stop. What happened here? How was that game? I was there, but I would like to get it on the field perspective. Was there? How does that go when you're playing against kids probably that you knew from elementary school, right? You played against? Yes.
Yeah, I knew a lot of them.
And how was that on the field? Was it, hey buddy, good to see you? How about a hug? Or was there a little bit of smack talk going on?
Surprisingly, I feel like there was not a lot of talking on the field
Good.
between the 2 teams. I don't know. It was just a good game.
Yeah, I can tell you the parents were I think there were some parents there that were
Really?
Yeah.
What was the final score?
5-1. 5-1. Who, Coach Salute, who pumped one in? I think it was the fourth goal from like 30 yards
That
out.
was Jeffrey Vella. We had 5 passes in a row.
Yeah.
1 touch, 2 touch, and then he pumped it in at the top, which I think that was the dagger that day.
Yeah, that was that's one you want to show on Sports Center. That was like upper right-hand corner on the kid had no chance for that, poor Jack. Yeah, but anyway, so you had 3. Has that been your toughest competition so far this year?
I'd say so. I think they're probably the toughest team we've
Yeah.
played so far.
Yeah, and they're a different division than you guys anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Isaac, let's get you the mic here. What has been the highlight of the season so far for you?
Scoring my free kick recently.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Which against who?
Commerce.
Commerce? Nice. And did you trick the goalie? Did the goalie go a totally different way?
Just slipped out of his hands.
Oh, he hit it. Oh, here I am thinking like you had him diving the other way. Okay, nice. 4 years. You were hurt last year a little bit, weren't you?
Yeah.
For most of it, how's it feel coming back?
Good.
Yeah.
It sucked being on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now you're back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go, Wilkie over there. Speaking of injuries, I mean, you've had. Let's get a little recap of your life last year.
I broke my back in like the first game, and then a few months later I was recovered, and then I got appendicitis, and then a few months after that I broke it again. So it's good being back this year.
Yeah, we're super excited to see you. We can't miss you because you're here, but I see your mom was represented with her own shirt with your name
Every
on the
day.
back.
Every day.
The year you had last year was you can't script any worse, So, but you were a testament to you and your hard work and your love for the sport. Clearly, that you're back and playing, and we were just super happy that you're back on the field. Forget about. Have you pumped any goals yet?
Yeah, I have 2, I think.
Okay, nice,
Yeah.
nice. Well, welcome back, and I'm sure Coach Slew's happy to have you back too. Solidify that right side of the field over there. And how about you, buddy? What's the best part of the year so far?
Definitely the Westfield High School win.
Yeah.
I just grew up with a bunch of those guys.
Yeah,
And yeah, it was pretty fun just beating them.
nice.
This one was talking a little smack, and I had to shut him down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the one closest to me, and he was our one guy, and I was like, Nikita, cool it, dude.
Who's got? Hey, do we have somebody on the team with a tattoo?
Yeah.
Us 2 over here.
You guys?
There's
do?
a few of them.
Oh, 2 of you do? Yeah. Parent approved?
Yeah. Took
Okay.
a little.
I did hear, because I do know some of the kids on the Westfield High team. My son's at Westfield High, so a little bit of crossover. And I said to one of the kids, a younger kid that was playing against you guys, I won't tell you who it was, but I said, "How was it? Was there any smack?" Oh yeah, there was a little bit of smack talk. The kid with the tattoo was really talking a lot, and I said, "Oh, I have to look." And it wasn't. I don't think it was Sean though. It might have been somebody else with a tattoo. But are you the only 2?
I know. Okay.
Right? Yeah. So look at you laughing. Were you talking?
A little. He was talking to me, so I mean.
Well, you don't even know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I might.
You might? Okay.
I might.
All right, Mr. Duluth, tell us about what do we got coming up. I know you got a game tonight at Bullen's under the lights.
6 o'clock tonight. If that doesn't happen, not sure. No, we're on the road. We're on the road a lot, all of October, and we only have like 2 home games left.
Yeah.
We go to Drury and we got Renaissance both away. Then we do the Huzik, McCann Tech away. Like we're on the road in October, so this is where the team really has to come together. Like I said, it was a great start, but it's all about this next month.
Yeah.
It really is about these guys sticking together, finishing the job. Because in the end, if we don't finish the job, it's kind of just another day.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you guys. We'll definitely be watching, and I get up on the website all the time, and I see the scores. Can you take it easy a little bit though on some of these guys?
No.
Okay, well, keep pumping up goals. I haven't seen a 15-0 yet, so maybe we can work on that.
We stop at 10.
Okay, 10
Stop
is
at
it.
10. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the good news is, how's our JV team doing? I want to talk about that.
Yeah,
quick.
they're doing great. It's just tough because trying to get games, and it was the last second thing that we just tried pulling together at the very end. So I give those guys a lot of credit because there's not a routine really where every day it's they know what they're doing. They were supposed to play Wednesday.
Yep.
Things just got a little mixed up, so they're supposed to play tomorrow. But if our game gets pushed to tomorrow, then their game's probably gonna get pushed. So those guys, try to be patient. If they're listening out there, guys, try to be patient. You're doing a good job. It is what it is. And I know some of the guys, wanted to come up for our last trip. We took a couple guys to Commerce with us, just to enjoy the trip type of thing, support the team. So
awesome.
We got like 40 guys all together, and we're just, those guys that want to be there will be there.
That's good. I did want to ask you guys, what was it like? Any of you guys can answer, whoever wants to take this. What was it like to play on the turf as opposed to our beautiful field at Yakum? Was it any different?
Yakum is.
Well, we're not going to be negative, Mr. I said I just want the positive of what it was like to play on turf. Anybody want to answer that? I mean, Wilkie, why don't you?
I mean, it was.
Is it different game? Is it a different game? Is it a different game with the turf?
Yeah, it's completely different.
Yeah, I noticed. And I'm not a soccer guy, but but. I noticed control-wise, it seems like you guys had good control of the ball. You're passing when you set somebody up and let him. It went where you wanted it to go, basically.
Yeah.
It must be a little bit faster, though, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a good thing.
It's good when you get speed. Coach Lou, would you say that you guys have some good speed on the front line?
Yeah, we got speed everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just everywhere. We're a complete team. There's not one guy. This isn't a one guy show.
Yeah.
It's really everybody. And if we lose a couple guys, the injury here and there, we'll try to step it up. We hope that doesn't happen, but it's not a one man show. I mean, it's everybody, every single guy. Like I said, it's compared to last year we're 13-5. We felt like we really failed at 13-5, but the bar is so high.
Yeah.
So the guys know how high the bar is, and it's a complete group right now. Logan Jenner in goal. I know sometimes he gets a little sleepy back there,
Yeah,
but
I was just gonna ask that. I say he must. I was just thinking, like, he must be super stoked when he sees like 3 goals, 4 goals, and then all of a sudden he's like, okay, a little less pressure, right?
Yeah, but I mean, I do want to give props to Logan though, because I think he is one of the best keepers in Western Mass. Like the stats aren't there because we're not getting 20 shots on him.
Right.
But when he's needed, like he steps up big time.
Yeah, well, hey, you're still putting the zeros up the board. On the board, that's all that matters. Mrs. Groom, anything to add to the sports boys?
You've been great, and they're not at a loss for words, so it's great. Yeah.
Is that a shot at me?
It is not a shot. It's
boys, good luck
very
tonight.
entertaining.
All right, and then good luck then in the upcoming month with the road games. Right, no biggie for you, but you know what? You guys have all been, so you're not missing anything. And maybe Coach Duluth will bring you guys after school on Friday. Maybe you guys can do that. All right. We're gonna roll to another quick song, and then we'll be back with a little bit more Tiger Talk.
Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. Wake up, mama, turn your lamp down low. You got no nerve, baby, to turn knuckle down from your door. I woke up this morning, I had them Statesboro blues. This morning, I had them Statesboro blues. Well, I looked over in the corner, baby, and Grandma seemed to have them too. country. Baby, do you wanna go? If you can't make it, baby, your sister Lucille said you wanna go. And I sure will take it.
Live from Studio 120 at Westfield Technical Academy, this is WCPC Channel 15 and 89.5 FM, WSKB Westfield.
And we're back, everybody. It's Tiger Talk. It's live. It's Thursday, September 26, 2024. It's 8:51, somewhere around there if you're listening in your car. We just had a great segment with the boys soccer team. We are the boys soccer team was 8-0, and they're playing against McCann tonight. If you got nothing to do, hop down to Bullens about 6 p.m. That's when the kickoff starts. They were great, weren't they? The kids.
Absolutely, they were fun.
How about Braden Wilkie, huh? Isn't it an amazing
Yeah, it's
story?
amazing. It
I mean,
really
that
is.
poor kid last year, I was like, can this kid catch a break?
I know.
And he's doing great this year,
But look
so we're
at
happy.
him
to-
now, yeah.
Golf team 5-2, just so you guys know, a little update. Girls soccer 5-2, and they just won against Putnam last night, 3-1.
Wow.
I don't know if my sound is the same as normal. Cam, check the sound on this guy. And what I wanted to talk about was pickleball.
Yeah, go pickleball.
Pickleball, 2-0. 2-0.
That's awesome.
Mike Sanchez, he's over here. He's on the team now. We've won 9 out of 10 matches so far in our 2 games.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Well, yeah, that's awesome.
So we are, dare say, pickleball powerhouse team right now. Shout out to Mr. R. NATO for the coaching. He's not bad himself. Mike, did you play him yet?
Oh, yeah, he's actually really good. I've played him before this pickleball team.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
So pickleball in its infancy stage, we're just a club. We're trying to make it a team next year. I'm so stoked that you joined, Mike. And next year we're going to get the word out. And Antonio's going to play next year, which is cool.
I don't know about that.
We might.
We'll see.
We might.
We'll see.
Listen,
Definitely join, though.
You could join. It's just like baseball. You hit it. It's just like tennis. You have the hand-eye there. You know, instead of doing schoolwork every day after school, maybe you can take an hour. What is it, an hour? An hour and a half?
For like practices, yeah. But like matches, I mean, you play like best out of 3.
Mm-hmm.
You play one match, like with, so there's men's doubles, women's doubles, mixed doubles, and then men's and women's singles.
Yeah.
So you play like best out of 3 for that match. And say if you win 2, then it's just over. But like, you know, but I mean, it depends on how long you drag the game out. It's pretty fun though.
It's fun. I got to get out there. I think if I ever start playing it, I will enjoy it.
It's great. Trust me.
Get out there. Just want to do a quick update. I know we got open house coming on the 24th of October. We'll keep talking about that. And co-op, I haven't talked about co-op yet, but we are almost near 30 kids out on co-op.
Wow.
So we'll talk about that next week. Maybe I'll give a little call out to the businesses that are taking our kids.
Yeah.
But I do want to talk a little sports. I do give us our Westfield Tech update, but we will talk football, which It was we didn't have you guys on last week, and we got stood up by the other guys a little bit. So
No, I think one at least showed, but because the door was shut.
yeah.
might have
Okay.
left.
Well, we'll get to our football. Mrs. Groom was studying diligently about your games, and then, you're
And then
cheating, and you
you
got
all
mad at me.
teamed up against me.
Yep. Well,
all of you.
I don't know about that.
And
but-
that's why I miss Al Rogers, because he always had my back.
Yeah, well,
Always.
speaking of Al Rogers, the Giants play the Cowboys this week, and you knew that, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah. Why don't we go with Antonio? What's going around globally with the sports here? Give us a little update, and we'll see how you guys. This is. I will tell you, first week you guys did tremendously better than the week last year. So let's see what you got this week. Go ahead, Antonio.
Hey, so I mean, the White Sox, they walked it off against the Angels.
They did?
Yeah, they did.
The interesting thing about the White Sox here. What's the big thing about the White Sox this year, Mrs. Groom?
No clue.
Oh, what is it, Antonio?
Is it that they're good?
No, they're
Okay.
horrible. They're the worst. I believe they have the worst record in baseball. But go ahead. Yep, White Sox.
All right. I got the Orioles beat the Yankees 9-6.
Boo. Yep.
I know.
Sounds normal.
Aaron Judge hit his 57th home
Did he
run.
really?
Yeah, he did. And a little basketball here. Derrick Rose retired after
did.
16 years. Yeah, he did.
He was a great. You remember Derrick Rose? Played for
Yep. He
the
did.
Bulls.
He did.
Okay.
The Bulls.
Go ahead.
The Phillies clinched the first NL East title since
Yep.
2011.
Wow.
With a 6-2 win over the Cubs.
Who's the star for the Phillies, Mrs. Groom? Bryce
Yep.
Harper.
Williams.
Good.
Great.
Go ahead.
Bryce Williams. That's football. that's the Panthers. I love it. I love it. The Yankees are first in the AL East,
Yeah.
and Boston is third.
Does Boston have a chance, guys? I don't really. I think not. I think a lot's got to happen.
I don't think they're going to be able to push it. But
You don't think so?
No.
Mathematically, I think they're alive. Maybe if people lose and they win.
Yeah,
Um,
we need more winning, and the other teams definitely need worse losing records.
Mike, can we go to back to baseball? And I want to talk about Aaron Judge with 7 homers?
57th, yeah.
But there's a guy out in California that's pumping up
Shohei
numbers.
Ohtani.
Do anybody have the stats on this guy?
I'm pretty sure he just touched 51-51
Yeah.
Yeah, stolen
4 days
bases
ago?
and home
Yeah.
runs. And don't forget, guys, he's a pitcher
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's taking the year off.
Well, he has
That's
he has,
crazy.
yeah, he
He's
can't
hurt.
really
Yeah.
pitch this year,
But that's crazy.
me personally, I think he should stay a position player.
You think so?
Yeah.
At 50-50, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, he still gets at bats as playing in the NL.
Yeah.
But still.
Yeah, I think if they said he's pitching, he might not get as many at bats
Yeah.
next year, and that's giving up 50 home runs.
Yeah.
What do you got, Sanchez, over there?
Basically the same thing
Uh-huh.
that Tony had. Who's clenching, who's not.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I would really like if the Red Sox did make it this year.
Yeah.
But tough luck. Better luck next year.
I think Mr. Forney, did you get any WNBA here that the Sun beat Caitlin Clark and knocked her out of the playoffs? Did you guys get that?
I heard about that.
Yeah.
I saw that, but
Yeah, so she's all done. She'll get rookie. I don't know if she got Rookie of the Year yet or not. What else you got, Tony? Anything else?
Well, little sad thing.
What?
Brett Favre diagnosed with
Yeah.
Parkinson's.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is. Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think the pummeling to the head over those years of football created an issue for him?
I don't really think so.
No?
I mean, it could be, but I don't think that's a major traumatic effect to him.
Yeah. Yeah. How about Tua? You guys?
Oh, Tua.
Coming back?
I think he should just quit.
Yeah,
think so?
at
What do you
this
think, Mike?
point, he's reaching too many
Yeah.
concussions. Those injuries are really traumatic to
Yeah.
him. So
I know, but he doesn't want to turn down the money.
he doesn't.
No.
But it's
But what
great
good is
money.
the
But
money when down the
No, that's
road,
what I think too.
you
I
know?
think everybody is saying that, but it's tough when you're in the heat of
I
it
know.
to walk away,
I don't know.
especially if he loves it.
Right.
I feel like he just threw himself into that one. There was no he could have easily slid out of that,
Yeah.
but he just put his.
I
head
know those
towards it.
quarterbacks; they take some hits.
Yeah.
I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Boys, anything before we get to picks here? Mike,
I got
nothing.
nothing.
I like
Straight
it.
Football.
Okay.
I mean, I got, Tommy Kramer, ex-Vikings quarterback, has dementia now.
Oh.
This guy's giving medical
I
reports.
didn't-
That's a recon. I like that.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Well, here we go. I want to talk to you guys. We are doing picks. We got 1 minute to go, which is perfect timing.
Perfect.
I tallied them up. We're all close. Antonio's like a game behind because he picked the Patriots over the Jets last week.
Yeah.
And we all whiffed on one game, but I got a couple here. That's okay. Give you a chance. You got to have a strong week here, Anthony.
I'm gonna have a strong week.
All right.
I promise you that.
We're definitely going. Let me put my specs on, and there she goes. We thought she couldn't cheat, but she
I'm
did.
not cheating.
All right. So Dallas versus the Giants. Sanchez.
We're
at
going
the Giants
all the way.
Okay, because you're a Giants guy, right?
Yep.
You know, I'm gonna go Giants too because I think the Cowboys. I want the Cowboys to lose.
Me personally, my dad's a Cowboys fan.
Giants.
You want the Giants too, huh? And Antonio?
I'm going Cowboys.
Okay, there we go. All right. Philadelphia and Tampa. Antonio. It's at Tampa.
I think I might have to go Philly.
Okay. And I'm going to go Tampa. Mrs. Groom?
Philly.
And Mike?
I'm also going Philly.
Okay, everybody's going Philly. Okay.
Yeah.
How about this could be a good one? Sunday night game. It's Buffalo, who's coming off a pummeling of Cincinnati. Was it or Jaguars?
Jaguars.
Yeah.
And then Baltimore. So, Mike, what do you got? I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
go-
about this one.
I'm going Bills with that one.
You're going to go Bills?
Yeah.
So that's Sanchez. Yep. Mrs. Groom?
Going Bills.
Okay. And then I'm going to go with Baltimore because it's in Baltimore.
Yeah, me too. I'm going Ravens.
Okay. We're just going to do one Monday night game because I think the first one's going to be a sleeper with Tennessee and Miami. Let's go Seattle, Detroit. At Detroit.
I'll go with Detroit.
Okay. Mrs. Groom?
Lions.
I'm going to go Lions.
Yeah, I'm going Lions.
We're all going Lions.
All Lions.
Okay. All right, guys. Good job. Nice recon right there, both
Very
of you.
well
right?
done.
Good luck with pickleball. Do you have another game coming up?
Oh, yeah, we have a match tonight at 3 o'clock
Okay.
over here.
All right, if you're bored and you're looking for something to do in the rain, go check out Mikey Sanchez in the pickleball game. And Antonio, you'll be there cheering, I hope, for your buddy.
Hey, maybe.
You never know.
Hey, we'll see.
Yeah. All right, that's it for Tiger Talk. We'll catch you next week. Thanks for joining us.
Underwriting support for the community